Hey coaches, Sue Lepri here coming to you live from South Florida. I'm sorry I'm a little bit fuzzy. When I was in Punta Cana last week with Coach Doug, I actually cracked my entire cell phone. So I'm gonna do my best. If I'm blurry, I'm so sorry, but hopefully you can hear my message loud and clear. I was actually trying to get on through my iPad, but I realized I haven't updated my apps in quite some time, so I was working on that. But we are live. I'm so excited to be here, and I can't tell you enough that when let's start with just last week. When I met Doug, I had no idea he was like, this big rock star, first coach ever. I literally just heard someone say behind me on the plane, hammer and chisel, and I literally almost gave myself whiplash turning around to talk to them. And again, we were on the flight to Punta Cana, and I was like, oh, hammer and chisel, and I saw her shirt that said, till the bell or fight for it, and I was like, oh, and you do quarter fours? I felt like it was fate. Now granted, the entire plane was probably filled with people who were Beachbody coaches going to Punta Cana, but to me it was like it was like the first person I had met, and I was so excited. So I'm with my husband Gideon, and we turn around, and I think the entire plane ride, I was like hunched over the seat, like on my knees, talking to Doug and his amazingly beautiful on the inside and out, especially on the out. I mean, hello, she is stunning, wife, Tina. So shout out to Doug, shout out to Tina. Thank you so much for having me here today. And Doug had just kind of asked me to share a little bit about my journey and how it all started. So I want you guys to kind of get a sense of who I am first. So I'm going to keep it really brief. I'm going to share a little bit about my experience with Beachbody. And it first started off with, buying a challenge pack. And I saw this girl on Facebook, and she had lost 20 pounds. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. It's like, if I can just lose 20 pounds, I could be at 200, because I was 220 pounds. And all I really wanted from this girl, who later became my coach, Selena, was to buy 5 bags of Shakeology and drink it, every single meal that I could. I really thought Shakeology was the answer. I really, really, really did. And little did I know that it came with so many other amazing components, right? We talk about it all the time, and you see it in every email. Nutrition, fitness, support equals results. That's it, the results. If you want them, go all in. And that doesn't just come with, business results. First and foremost, and I tell all of my coaches this, focus on your fitness. So the first 21 days, when I started, I had lost 12 pounds. And I swore I was going to return this stinking challenge pack because it wasn't going to work for me. I was very skeptical. So if you have customers now that are skeptical, my coach just told me, give it a shot. You can get your money back in 30 days. Why not, right? Why not try? Why not drink this one superfood shake a day, and I had no idea what it was? Why not try this 30-minute workout, right? So when we're talking to our customers, I think it's really important for me to remember where I came from. Remember the mindset that I had when I started, that it wasn't gonna work for me, that yes, it might work for you, but I'm different. It's not gonna work for me. So remind yourself that, as you get a lead in your back office. And slowly by surely, my first 5 months, I had lost about 50 pounds just simply doing a 30-minute workout, following the meal plan. You know the deal. If you're in this group, you know the deal. You know how powerful Beachbody as a company is, as a platform. But here's the deal. And this is what I slowly realized, because I did sign up for that coach discount, and I tell everybody who wants to sign up with the challenge pack, sign up for the coach discount. You never have to coach anybody. And I send them an email, and I lay it all out. And I copied and pasted a lot of things from, I'm on Team Diesel Nation with Christina Delgado and Becky Brissett. And they have an entire resource guide that they have put together for us full of scripts, and I've created my own scripts for my own team. And it was about month 6, January 2016, because I started July 2015, that my coach said to me, Sue, you can't keep what you have unless you give it away. And I was like, what do you mean, give it away? And I'm sorry, I have to wear these glasses. They're actually prescription. I can't find my other glasses, probably because I can't see. But I was like, give it away? What is that? What does that even mean? how does one do that? I had no stinking idea how to do that. And so she told me, start sharing my journey. And I was like, oh, so you mean you tricked me? When you told me you would never show anybody that before picture and you told me to take my measurements, you tricked me. Now I have to show everybody. And she's like, listen, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But I can guarantee you, because at this time people were asking me questions and I kind of kept my Beachbody life pretty private. I didn't want to tell anybody because honestly, and here's the real truth, guys, I was afraid of failing. I was 100% afraid of not being able to commit to something, keep off the weight, and get through to the other side. I really, really, really thought if I stopped drinking that Shakeology, I might gain the weight back. But it turns out it was quite the opposite, right? Because I had all these other amazing tools to help me, especially these challenge groups. I'm telling you, I need challenge groups more than my challengers do. I need to stay accountable. Again, putting my health first. So what do, right? January 2016, I showed my first before and after picture and I had about 6 months in and about 50 pounds and boom! Within a couple days, people were messaging me left and right. I want on your team. What is this team about? How do I do it? And at first I thought, oh, I'll just send them to my coach. Like, this is not for me. This is not, I have a full-time job. You know, I currently and still work. I did then and still work at University of Miami and Nova Southeastern University Card Center, the Center for Autism and Related Disabilities. So I've been in this field for 13 years. Like, this is my passion. This is my bachelor's degree, my master's degree. This is where I want to be. However, I also wanted to just get my Shakeology paid for. So when you're talking to new people, when they're saying, I'm never going to show anybody, fine, no problem. When they're ready, they're ready. But tell them about the business opportunity, like my coach did. You must you are robbing people the opportunity that was so afforded to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell, but I'm like Italian and go with you are robbing people this opportunity by not telling them. Sign up for the coach discount, 25% off. I have a little spreadsheet that I send them if they are a math person. 25% off. There's a $15 fee where if your husband wants Shakeology, get yours paid for. Why not? Tell your best friend about it. So what do, right? My first month, my coach in January of last year says, oh, there's this huge trip. It's like Punta Cana. And I'm like, oh, right. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll sign up for it. And I remember being at a conference with my husband, and my husband was saying, why are you carrying around your laptop? And I'm like, I don't know. My coach just told me I have to keep refreshing and get into this Punta Cana trip, and I don't even know what it's about. And I signed up for this like $2,400 room because that was all that was available. And boom, as you know, last week, I was in Punta Cana, where I had the opportunity to meet people like Doug, some of the founders, where I got an opportunity to take a picture with Autumn Calabrese. It was insanely awesome. Yes, she was here at Super Saturday in the summer and did Country Heat with us. But there's nothing like being on a Success Club trip, right? The trip of a lifetime that each and every month that I earned Success Club, January 2016, my first Success Club ever, right? Because the qualifications were a little bit different for the Success Club trip last year. I didn't have to have Success Club points. I just signed up with general registration, got that $2,400 room, and was like, how am I going to pay for it? So, January, boom, I told people about it. I started sharing, and I hit Success Club 20. And I did nothing special. I literally followed the scripts. And what happens, right? As you all know, when you hit Success Club 5, free leads. Awesome. Success Club 10, paid free leads. What? So I started getting these people in my back office, and I'm like, what the hell do I do? What do I do with them? So I started taking suggestions from other coaches like Monica Lopez, who she says do something, and I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do. I'm gonna do it. I don't care how uncomfortable it is, and it's uncomfortable, right? Like it's extremely uncomfortable at first, but you just do things, and then all of a sudden all of the uncomfortability becomes more comfortable, and you're like, why wasn't I doing this the whole time? So I started reaching out to my leads via text message. Hey, I'm your free Beachbody coach. I would love to know why you signed up. I signed up because I wanted to lose 50 pounds. Really, I'm honest with people from the start. The best deal, I tell them, is a challenge pack. There's no way around it. They don't answer my text. I call them. And now, granted, I've already sent my email, hey, I'm your free and I sent up a little before and after, and I've been, with Beachbody since July 2015, and here's my website, here's my link, and I have a little YouTube video that I sent them about the All Access Pass that I created on YouTube, and I just am honest. I just share. I especially share with them that I have no idea what I'm doing still to this day, and I think people appreciate that, but I'm willing to learn if they're willing to allow me to guide them. People want honesty. I mean, I wanted honesty. I wanted somebody to say, don't worry about that challenge pack. You don't like it, send it back, no problem. And I said that. I was like, day 29, I'm sending it back. I want my $140 back, right? Remember when the challenge packs were $140? Up until a couple months ago, right? They still were. But anyway, long story short, February came, I had these leads. And I have this one girl, she will remain nameless, but she's been with me every month since. And she signed up as a coach this past February. So a year later, right? Like I've been emailing her. She entered my challenge groups, but she wasn't really communicating with me, which was kind of hard, like pulling strings. She wouldn't allow me to be her Facebook friend. So I started sending out, drum roll please, giveaways in the mail, right? I had access to their account information. Why do you think we get their address? We don't get their address just because we're shipping them stuff. We are not, the California headquarters. We get their address so we can make a connection. Because sometimes my email goes to spam. I set up a Gmail account, but sometimes they have a Gmail account. They don't read it, right? We are inundated. But let me ask you a question. When you go to your mailbox, right, when you come home from work, how freaking amazing is it to get like a Beachbody Success Club prize, to get something from your coach, to get something from your family? I mean, I love getting checks from my aunts and my uncles on birthday, right? I love getting presents. Who doesn't? Start using what you have in your back office. I can guarantee if you're in this group, you have a ton of leads. Go back to them. I don't care if you've never spoken to them at all. If you have their address, send them something. Hey, I know you signed up for a free account. Guess what? We have a new vegan vanilla, ooh la la, Shakeology. Have you ever tried Shakeology? I'm telling you, as soon as I got that bag in the mail, right before Punta Cana, I started mailing it out. I mean, I literally sent every one of those 24 packs out to people that I've never spoken to before. And I'm telling you this, what happens next, I put my email information, I don't have a business card yet, right? I print a little picture of myself and I say, you can do anything for 21 days, join my next group, make it happen. Play on words, I love it. In my challenge tracker app, did you know that there are so many free resources available? Get in with them. Don't tell them about you, right? You guys all know, like breadcrumb your story, but find out why. Find out why they didn't continue, why they signed up for that free account. So that's something I do once a month, typically at the beginning or end of every month, depending upon like what's going on, right? Punta Cana threw me off a little bit, but I send people things. If they hit Emerald, you want to know what I send them? Well, I won't tell you what I send them, but I send them some really amazing things, so I don't want to get in trouble. But, right, we do have like this $50 gifting. I send a lot of Fix8 cookbooks. That is what I definitely do. I send a lot of Fix8 cookbook because we all know the support is, apps are made in the kitchen. The support is the tools that you have, and we have to give them the tools. So, again, January 2016, I hit Success Club for the first time. It just like makes me giddy still. And then in, I think it was like March, Christina Delgado, Monica Lopez, and a couple other amazing elite coaches did a push to Diamond. Now, I didn't know what Diamond was, right? I hit Emerald. I had no idea what Diamond was. Somebody told me to do all the training in the back office. I did all the training in the back office. I still had no idea what Diamond was because I feel like sometimes you don't know what it is unless you're in it. So within 3 months, I was a Diamond coach. That really meant nothing to me still. I was still working the business. My husband started drinking Shakeology. Finally. My sister was still skeptical, right? Some of my family was still like, nah, that's for you. That's not for me. I didn't care. I went hard. I started inviting. I started the Challenge Tracker app. I've done the 3-day refresh. I do a 3-day refresh Challenge Tracker app every single month. I do a 21-day fix or a 30-day program every single month. And then I run another 21-day fix or 30-day program every single month. And I also run it one by myself and one with other coaches. I think it's important to show people that it's not just me telling you. It's other coaches who bring in their customers, right? I do a points challenge in our group. So last week in one of my groups, we had a 5-day points challenge. So we're on day 4 today. Tomorrow will be day 5. And they have to post all their points in that comment section of the box. Here's the deal, guys. People have to be motivated, right? If I wasn't motivated, I think by the paycheck too, right? I still have a full-time job, but I love that weekly paycheck. I'm not going to work my business. If I'm not inspired, what do I have to give to people? So my goal when it came to this past January, and I got this, when it came to last September 2016, I got this lead in my back office. Her name is Debbie Nelson. And let me tell you, Debbie Nelson lit my fire. I was leaving for a month in Europe, or 3 weeks in Europe with my husband. He has family that lives there, so yes, it sounds expensive and amazing, but no, we used all of our airline points for it. I do not make that much money working for a not-for-profit, but we used all of our airline points. We went on this amazing trip, and I emailed Debbie right before, and then I sent her a personal video message because I found her on Facebook, because I sent her a text message, because I sent her something in the mail before I left, because I got her attention, because I was not gonna let her, somebody who called up to order Country Heat, right? Like, think about it. These people want the program. They've already done half the work themselves. She already had the meal plan. She was motivated to lose weight on high blood pressure medication. I mean, you guys know, like, we change lives. We literally transform people's health. What a gift not to be able to give away. So during my trip, we stayed in contact via email. I added her to my team Facebook private group. And then about a month later, right before her Shakeology was about to ship, and right as I was coming home from Europe, I called her. And I told her about the coaching opportunity. And I said, there's no reason to pay full price for Shakeology. No reason at all. Sign up for as a coach, get your husband involved, your 2 boys involved. I see you have a beautiful home. It seems like you're doing your workouts with your family. Why not sign them up anyway? And little by little, Debbie and I did a push to diamond in December and January, and she became my 1-star diamond in February. So I still don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. But it's working, because every single day I tell people about the opportunity, whether they want to hear it or not. Because this gift that Beachbody has given me, not only to attend my first summit last year, but to attend Punta Cana, I'm getting chills. When I came in, I was 220 pounds, and I had mirrors covered in my house. I didn't like the person I was. I didn't like the person I was becoming. And I'll be completely honest with you, I was scared out of my mind. I was scared that I'd be sitting behind a desk for the rest of my life unfulfilled. And I was scared that I was giving up on me. I lived in fear every day. I lived in fear of not being able to go outside or to parties or to events, because I was so unhappy in my own skin. And to literally watch this journey impact so many people, and have the financial freedom to go and do and buy that new $150 bathing suit that I never ever thought I would be able to afford. It's absolutely priceless. It's priceless. And over the past year and a half, I've had some really difficult health problems. I was diagnosed with alopecia areata, and I lost all of the hair that's under this bun. I've become a professional bun stylist. I don't know. And it started growing back. And my doctor said, it's about this long now. My doctor said, keep drinking that Shakeology. And I've had shingles 15 times this year, but I get my workout in. And let me just tell you, 2 months ago, Debbie Nelson turned 50 years old and got shingles, and she did her workout anyway. We have a responsibility. I have a responsibility, right? We're all Team Beachbody. I am Team Beachbody. If you didn't see that go viral on your account, on your Facebook account a month ago, I don't know where you were, but we are. And it is our job to tell people that there is a better way of life. It is our job to tell people that they don't have to live like that anymore. It is our job and our duty to be of maximum service to ourselves and to someone else when they reach out for help. So yes, the Success Club trips are amazing, but this is people's health we're talking about. This is our health. This is my husband's health, who has been drinking Shakeology only and does his own little kind of workout. And I don't force him to do anything, but he's lost 40 pounds. I want him around forever. You know, this is our responsibility to touch people's lives. And you can do it as quickly or you can do it as slowly, but I will tell you what, my goal is 2-star diamond by June. 2-star, because you know what, that comes with a nice little quarterly bonus. And that means I will be helping at least 20 more people achieve their goals before summer. This is what it's all about. I mean, I don't know if you're watching or not. I can't really see much. I'm like now crying. But this is it, guys. You know, I know that there's a reason why I sat in that seat on that plane. I met Doug. I met Tina. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what people see, because in my head, I'm still 220 pounds, even though I've lost 82. And I'm still that fat girl. You know, I'm still the girl that, like, nobody wants to be around. Nobody wants to be in pictures with. That my self-esteem, right? I lose the weight, but I start gaining a little bit of self-esteem day by day. And, you know, years ago, I didn't know how to do me. I didn't know what I liked, what I disliked, and I'm starting to realize that what I like most of all, and probably what brought me into the field of autism 13 years ago, is I love helping people. And if you love helping people, this is it. But tell people each and every part of your journey along the way, whether you're a 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, I don't know who's in this group, but I'm telling you, together, we are so powerful, and we can literally change the world, right? I mean, I believe Carl when he's up there in Punta Cana. I believe him when he's on the stage when I heard him at Summit. I was inspired, and I keep getting inspired, and I'm getting like chills, because this is the life that I want. This is the life that I deserve. And I want to thank you, Doug, again, for asking me to be here. What an honor. And what a privilege, you know, to be a part of something that is so big, that can affect so many lives. And it starts with one Facebook post, seeing somebody lose 20 pounds, you know? And it starts with being fearless about the opportunities that are afforded to us. It starts with being willing. And I'm willing. I'm so willing. So if you're ready to put another star in your belt and push to 2-star, 3-star, 5-star, whatever it is, 15-star, let's do it together. Let's do it together by June. Sue Lepri from South Florida, and I'm signing off. Bye, guys.